Hey, all you beautiful people. This is AparnaDalal, and I'll be reading to you this hugely recommended article by Elizabeth Gilbert. This has been sent across to me by a very dear friend, so thank you so much for it. And before I start, may I remind you to please press the red subscribe button and the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any of the amazing podcasts and audios that I bring you. So here it goes. Some years ago, I was stuck on a crosstown bus in New York City during rush hour. Traffic was barely moving. The bus was filled with cold, tired people who were deeply irritated with one another, with the rainy, sleety weather, with the world itself. Two men barked at each other about a shove that might or might not have been intentional. A pregnant woman got on and nobody offered her a seat. Rage was in the air. No mercy would be found here. But as the bus approached 7th Avenue, the driver got on the intercom. "Folks," he said, "I know you have had a rough day and you're frustrated. I can't do nothing about the weather or traffic, but here's what I can do. As each one of you gets off the bus, I will reach out my hand to you. As you walk by, drop your troubles into the palm of my hand, okay? Don't take your problems home to your families tonight. Just leave them with me. My route goes right by the Hudson River, and when I drive by there later, I'll open the window and throw your troubles in the water. Sounds good?" It was as if a spell had lifted. Everyone burst out laughing. Faces gleamed with surprised delight. People who'd been pretending for the past hour not to notice each other's existence were suddenly grinning at each other like, "Is this guy serious?" Oh, he was serious. At the next stop, just as promised, the driver reached out his hand, palm up, and waited. One by one, all the exiting commuters placed their hand just above his and mimed the gesture of dropping something into his palm. Some people laughed as they did this, some teared up, but everyone did it. The driver repeated the same lovely ritual at the next stop, too, and the next, all the way to the river. We live in a hard world, my friends. Sometimes it's extra difficult to be a human being. Sometimes you have a bad day. Sometimes you have a bad day that lasts for several years. You struggle and fail. You lose jobs, money, friends, faith, and love. You witness horrible events unfolding in the news, and you become fearful and withdrawn. There are times when everything seems cloaked in darkness. You long for the light, but don't know where to find it. But what if you are the light? What if you are the very agent of illumination that a dark situation begs for? That's what this bus driver taught me, that anyone can be the light at any moment. This guy wasn't some big power player. He wasn't a spiritual leader. He wasn't even some media savvy influencer. He was a bus driver, one of society's most invisible workers. But he possessed real when life feels specially grim, or when I feel particularly powerless in the face of the world's troubles. I think of this man and ask myself, what can I do right now to be the light? Of course, I can't personally end all wars or solve global warming or transform vexing people into entirely different creatures. I definitely can't control traffic, but I do have some influence on everyone I brush up against, even if we never speak or learn each other's name. How we behave matters, because within human society, everything is contagious. Sadness, and anger, yes, but also patience and generosity, which means we all have more influence than we realize. No matter who you are, or where you are, or how mundane or tough your situation may seem, I believe you can illuminate your world. In fact, I believe this is the only way the world will ever be illuminated. One bright act of grace at a time, all the way to the river. Wow, this was quite an inspirational read. And this is actually the theory of my life, too. The very reason why I have started this channel to reach out to the likes of you, the people who love to listen to me, the people who show me so much appreciation and adoration. Thank you guys for listening to me. Do share what you listen here. Do share these audios with people probably who can use these, Probably someone who needs these to make them feel better, to inspire them. Remember, as I always say, let's touch one person at a time, one soul at a time, creating one smile at a time. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, lifelong inspiration. I love you all so much. Thank you.